All right, should be live here in just a second. Looks like we're good. Torque has a 3-1 count right now. Ball's in the dirt. Don't think it got by enough for anyone to score. 3-2. Swing and strike 2. Runners at first and third. There's 2 away. Tiger is coming off a very bad series. That's all we have to really say. I don't think we need to talk about what happened versus the A's. I think we just ignore it and move the fuck on. We don't play the A's well. Enough said. That's all I have to say. That's literally all I have to say. We just don't play that team very well. Oh, the fuck well. We can move on from it. We're over the series. I don't think we play them again this year, so it's all good. We're all fine now. We're over it. Keep Dan Dickerson in your thoughts and prayers. Oh, I'm sorry to hear for that. It's cool that his mom's still with us, though. For as long distance, because Dan's an older man, so that'll be ball 4. Not much of a surprise there. They wanted to be super careful with Torque. Bases loaded now for Wenzel Perez. Maybe Perez can come through with a big hit. What's up, Joe? Yeah, we're back to the Tigers here. Last month of the season, basically. Can't believe it. Well, you know what I mean. Regular season, anyway. Coming up, ball 1. On the show. Okay. 1-0. Let's see. What's up, Go Lions? Michigan. Yeah, college football's back. Michigan State plays tonight. Let's have 12 runs. Damn, they're beating up. Well, it's the Marlins. That'll be a ball in the dirt. Hopefully, it maybe gets by the catcher. We score a run. No, they get away with it again. 2-0. State was like, well, I mean, they're playing Western. They should probably blow them out. It's a, you know what I mean? Big Ten versus MAC. 3-0, 3-1 on a ball right down the middle. He had to take that, though. Yeah, good luck. Good luck to Michigan. Too bad they're not a very honest school. They're a bit of cheaters, but I don't really think that's a problem. 3-1. They cheated and won a championship. What do you learn, boys and girls? The Patriots cheated and won 6 championships. What did we learn, boys and girls? The Astros cheated and won basically a World Series off that. What did we learn? Barry Bonds has the most home runs in history. Cheating's good. You can't really provide to me examples where cheaters lose or they never come out on top. Like, actually, that happens. Oh, and Perez strikes out. Not too much of a shocker. That'll end the inning. They did all that with 2 outs. Well, what a way to strand. It'll be Yastrzemski, Witt Jr., and Pasquantino to lead it off here in the bottom of the first. It's Chris Paddack. Well, maybe he'll pitch good. Who knows? It's not the Twins, so he'll probably pitch pretty solidly. Nice to see Duty. Nice, Wade. Ohio State lost to Michigan 4 times in a row. Nice. Didn't Ohio State win the national championship last year? What's more important? I don't know. I don't think it really matters that much. Y'all having a good day? Have a good week? It's been a while since we did some baseball. We had a couple fantasy drafts that went rather well. Texas versus Ohio State. What is that, like week 1? Michigan has a 5-star running back. Don't they have a 5-star quarterback too? In kid from, what was it, Belleville? Like a local kid, basically. In like a rough What was Belleville? Kind of like a rough Detroit suburb. It's like it's not exactly in Detroit, but it's not exactly like Ann Arbor. Yeah, Underwood. That's right. No, they also have a 5-star quarterback, JD. They actually recruited the best quarterback in the nation, JD. You're not much of a Michigan fan, are you? Even I know you guys have you had like the best. Was he like the top quarterback in the nation coming in or as a senior last year? Anyway, here's Yastrzemski. And that's going to be an immediate double. No, that's an leadoff homer on the very first pitch. Yeah, well, that sucks. I don't know why this guy's pitching. Well, this is basically what he does, so that's not very good. Threw that shit right down the middle at like 91 miles an hour. All right, let's get him out of there. Let's pull him. He ain't got it. Yeah. Oh, they blew in the second. Oh, that sucks, Wade. Called strike. There we go. That's a good pitch. Probably better than throwing the very first pitch of the game right down the middle. 1-1, Mrs. Lowe. Theoretically, if that's all he gives up today, this is a brilliant start in the making, you know? But patterns are patterns. And he gives up a hit. 1-on-1, no out. Well, if they would have had a guy playing second base, they'd have fielded that really easy. That was a routine ground ball to the second baseman. But you know, we shift everywhere and we don't play players in positions anymore. And yeah, wonder why the A's beat us so bad. I don't know. They just hit the ball where our guys weren't standing. Real novel concept. Oh well. We're gonna lose in the playoffs because of the shift. Like we don't have a third baseman right now. We just pulled the third baseman. If Pasquantino pokes us down the left field line for some reason, that's going to score a run. And Pasquantino could triple on this kind of an alignment. Hate it. Hate the shift. Hate everything about it. I hope they ban it further. And I hope they use the Tigers as an example. It's like, ugh. 1-1. Sorry, I hate the shift, and I've always hated shifting. I genuinely think it should have been more aggressively outlawed than what it is. Um, they should make position lines now. That they're just gonna have to do that. If base runners have base lines, then position players should have position lines. And if they go out of it, they can get, I don't know what the penalty would be, but the feel it's an error and the runner's safe. Yeah, he got traded to the Royals this during the season. Royals made a bunch of kind of decent little moves at the All-Star break. But I mean, they could get in the playoffs, but you know, I don't think they really have a shot at the division unless we completely collapse. But even in our 4-game skid, we're still like fucking 8 games up on them, 9 even. 9, sorry, yeah, it's at least 9 games. You know what I mean? Somehow we still almost have is it still almost double-digit division lead? Hey, that was a nice play in the outfield. Who made that play? Oh, Carpenter. Yeah, that makes sense. 1 away. I knew the fuck sure. I knew sure the fuck knew it wasn't old Wenzel Perez. Ugh. At least Parker Meadows began a rehab assignment. He should come back like a monster. We need some September Parker Meadows right now. We could use a double play right here from Garcia, but I think he runs a little too well. Well, they ain't really got no one else who can play center field except Baez. They got to play him at shortstop. Because I believe Lugo is a lefty and McKinstry cannot hit left. Oh, McKinstry's playing anyway. That's Lugo's a righty. I guess Keith is DHing. I don't know. We can't play Riley in center field. He's too reckless, and I don't think he's fast enough anymore. 0-1 after all the injuries. It's an 0-2 on a swing and strike. Well, much better inning so far for Paddack here. See if he can get the second out of the inning here. The pitching has improved dramatically from the first one to the other ones. He's kind of darting around pretty good. Oh, that was a dog shit pitch. Ball 1. That'd be nice if we can get Meadows back quickly. I was going to say that was a very wild pitch. Runner all the way down to second. So he spiked that shit crazy. Well, there goes our double play. That was Bobby Witt anyway, and fucking Garcia. It wasn't going to happen. Now a single makes it a 2-run game, though, which sucks. Ball 2, 2-2. Shut up, JD. It's the first inning. Jesus Christ. 2-2. See, when I was doing that, it was called irony, JD. I was being sarcastic, being ironic, fucking around. I thought it was pretty obvious when I went, or he could also never give up another thing in this game and have a brilliant, beautiful, perfect start almost. It's just fucking around, you know what I'm saying? 2-2. Wow, 7 whole likes on the stream. That's pretty great. Make sure you guys drop some likes, help the stream out, get some people in here, especially since 90% of you haven't said a word. Just creepy lurkers. Also, if you don't leave a like, you're gay. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're a raging homo. If you don't drop a like on the stream. Maybe that's who you are. That's totally fine. You're also welcome here. But those are the rules. Not really. You don't have to leave a like. But it'd be cool if you can. It helps out. 3-2. Paddack's looking for a walk. Your mom's gay, Thomas. That's why she left your dad. Damn, I'm pretty sure that might be a home run again. Yeah, that's a home run again. Yeah, I think it's about... We maybe actually got to warm someone up. Paddack sucks. We should just get rid of him. Oh, cool. I love when people just do things for no fucking reason. Hey, don't time people out. No reason to do that. Please don't time people out. I'll take your mod away. I can take care of that. Don't worry about it. Anyway, 3-0. You're good, stud. Just don't, just please don't do that again. Because now he's going to come back and bitch about being timed out. It's really obnoxious. That's all. It's really just because people, you know, if I didn't do it, he's just going to come back and bitch about it. And then I have to deal with the bitching. That's my main thing. I don't really care about him getting timed out. It's just I don't want to deal with his fucking bitching that he's going to come do. Because he got 60 seconds to go. You know how people are, stud. He's going to cry and bitch, and there's nothing worse than that. And it's a foul ball. It's 2-1 to Perez for some reason, or Perez. No one caught that. Who is this? Is this that one idiot? I think so. Now, who cares? What's your team, Thomas? I don't care about college football, Dad. I think it's a dumb sport. That'll be a ground out, 2 away. If your team's not better than mine, you need to shut your bitch mouth. Last time somebody came and talked shit about the Tigers, we wanted a giant win streak. I don't think you should do this. I think it's a dumb idea. Oh. Well, I get why you'd be grumpy then. What a dog shit franchise you have. Lions are cool. I'm more of a Patriots fan. But Lions are pretty cool. They're pretty good now. It's nice to see. Hopefully they can keep that culture thriving. I don't really think it starts with coordinators. So someone who's been a Patriots fan, you know, sometimes coordinators really aren't the secret sauce that you think they are. That should be the third out. It is. Oh, no, never mind. We are not fielding the ball again today. Broncos to the moon, Thomas? You think so? Based on what? You know, they lost coordinators, right? Does that matter only for the Lions? Like, I've always been confused on how coordinators work. The Broncos lost a lot of coaches this offseason. Should we be worried about that? There'll be a mound visit here. Hopefully they're warming somebody up. What an awful start for Paddack. Oh, I'm just getting blown up. Okay, I don't really think coordinators are the biggest end of the deal thing. They help 100%. Bad coordinator will sink you, but I don't know. It's really hard to fuck up with all the talent that the Lions have. Really, really hard to fuck up what the Lions have. Hey, is that finally it? No? Did they just not field it? They just let it go foul? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, Paddack sucks, Rodney. Players. I mean, coordinators matter. Coaches are very, very important in the NFL. But I not exactly sure if Ben really did a lot there. Like, I don't know whose offense it was. We'll find out. Fairly certain it's Campbell's, but no one wants to go with me on that. Some Lions fans do. But watching some of the Bears offense looks just like the Lions offense looks like right now. It looks like Ben Johnson just runs Dan Campbell's offense. But you know what it's going to be? A little bit more pass heavy than what the Lions do. Because once again, it's the Sean Payton offense with variance on it. Payton ran a pretty bad, and that'll be finally the third out of the inning. Tigers getting beat on here. It's 3-0, top of the second. Well, let's try to get a run back. This is our biggest hole on defense, and then Sean Payton is the play caller, so not overly worried about the offense. I don't know if your defense will be the best in the NFL. Maybe. I don't know. It should be pretty solid. getting a lot of hype, but I can't name one singular player on the defensive front. I know you've got a good secondary, but like, you know what I mean? I feel like if it's the best defense in the league, I should be able to just know the front. Like, I don't even know who's the Broncos edge rusher. No, I didn't mean to say your guys. I'm sure you're not a Broncos fan. You might be. You know what I mean? It's like, well, it's like, well, they have a whole team of good guys. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like is all they got the guy who won Defensive Player of the Year because Hutchinson got hurt. By the way, do you know how a corner or a defensive back wins DPOY in the NFL? By the way, it's commercial break, so that's why we're kind of just bullshitting. Is when the player who was meant to win Defensive Player of the Year gets hurt. Aiden Hutchinson was going to run away with that award, probably set a sacks record. And then, of course, he snapped his leg clean in half, beating the dog shit out the Cowboys. And then, so we got like the 6th or 7th like defensive back to ever win the award last year. You know what? That's still one of my most impressive predictions is back in like the year that Stephon Gilmore won Defensive Player of the Year. Before the season started, I predicted that Gilmore would be the 5th or 6th defensive back to win Defensive Player of the Year. Do you know how crazy of a prediction that actually is to make? One, based on because I knew the statistics behind that award and I knew DBs never win it. And two, to actually see a DB pull off and win that award. Again, mostly because I think someone got hurt. Like the person who should have won the award probably got hurt, and then therefore there was the gap, and then a DB usually ends up stealing it. Plus, Gilmore was unbelievable that year. He should have won it. But yeah, can you believe there's only been like at most 7 defensive DBs to win Defensive Player of the Year? I think it's only that many. I think it's like 7, maybe 6. Believe it or not. One, 2 on Dingler. Wonder if my chat broke. No one said anything in a while. It did break. My chat broke. Hold on a sec. And type for Viv. Paddack is terrible. Yep, it took 12 minutes. I heard the Bears. Yeah, Ben Johnson. It's probably a lot of Josh McDaniels-itis. And Dylan Dingler flies out, 1 away. Benito. Zach Allen's getting pretty old, isn't he? I'm thinking of the right guy. Just go AAA. Nice, JD. 1 away. Ball 1. All right, JD, you have a good night, man. It was nice chatting with you. We'll see how the Cowboys do. Maybe they'll be good this year. Kind of need an offense, though. I'm thinking of somebody different then. Bad O-line. No run game. Very overrated quarterback. We'll see. We'll see. Not saying they have bad running backs. They have good running backs. It's just their line is fucking AIDS. Ain't nothing good going on with that piece of shit. But dude, they got one guy. Fucking cool, dude. In the NFL, where everyone runs 2 high safeties out there at all times, how the hell do you not have a run line? I don't know. I don't work for the team. Couldn't tell you. I have no guesses either. Maybe they just didn't want him anymore. He is like 33 years old. Maybe they asked if he'd play a little bit of a different position. He said no, and they released him. I don't know. You know what I mean? I wish I knew. Because he's been one of our more consistent players. But again, he's a bit older. And I think New England wants to get a bit younger. Pretty solid player, Peppers. Well, actually, he kind of sucks too, to be honest. So Bias has a base hit. We're to the top of the order. Here's Colt Keith. He struck out. See, I don't even know if he's that old, though. I don't know. Maybe the Patriots just didn't like him anymore. They're always like, we're good now. I don't know. Could have lost a step in camp, and the Patriots are just being coy. Couldn't find a trade. Hey, that'll be another 2-out single. First and third now with 2 away, though. Maybe Torres hits a 3-run homer and ties it. Yeah, we keep hitting them 25 games over mark, Max. And every time we do, we lose like 5 or 6 games in a row. Until we're back to not being able to get it. So, whatever. What's up, Eric? Good luck to your team. Yeah, the dam's going to break on this run thing. So, it's just if our stupid offense and pitching will stop sucking ass. We got to also stop using Chris Paddack. He was clearly sent as a mole to ruin our season here. We got to stop using him. I'm pretty sure he was literally told by the Twins to try to ruin the season. We got to murder him. In a video game. I'm just kidding, of course. Got to run him out of town, though. Send him back to Minnesota. Hit a 100-mile-an-hour liner right at his head in the show. Damn, did you kill him? 3-2. Could use a big little single or something to at least get something started. All right, well, at least they'll load the bases for Carp. Not sure. I think an error might have got us in. I don't know how. It must have been a little infield dribbler. Maybe a little mound visit going on. Bases loaded for Carp. Maybe a grand slam to get us a lead. That would be pretty funny. But man, this is a dramatic game in the top of the second. Just one base hit carry, and it's fucking single scores too. Just need to get a guy in. Sucks that all this is happening with 2 outs. Yeah, I heard Riley Green hit his first career one out against the A's. He's also at 50 pitches in the second inning, so he probably won't be around too much longer. All right, Kerry, are you gonna swing at the pitching, or are you just gonna take all 3 strikes? Looking, we shall see. It's 0-2. Yeah, Tigers lost 4 in a row. Of course, they've been losing. Weird run of games. Hell yeah, that'll be a base hit. We'll get 1. We'll get 2. Runners at first and third. It's a 3-2 game. There we go. Scary Carry. Come through for us one time. Hell yeah, boys. Now tying runs at third base. What's up, Thomas? No, I'm just kidding, dude. By the way, Thomas, you're welcome to be here. Sorry you got timed out. I think Stud kind of misinterpreted that you weren't really actually like talking shit all like crazy. It's all good. Put your Carp jersey on D8. There we go. All right, Riley Green, 3-run homer time. Oh, wait, they're going to walk him, aren't they? No, the fuck they aren't. Torque's up next. What do you do if you're Lugo? Do you walk Green and just go after Torque? Because if... Riley, don't swing right now. No, Stud, you're good, man. It's understandable. Shit happens. I was just annoyed in the moment. One, two. One, two, or 2-2 now. Oh, Stud, yeah. Yeah, Carp's great. It was a big ass hit we needed right there, and we got one. By the way, it'll remain 2-2. Couple fouls in a row. Stud's been here for forever, and he got it when I was still giving people mods. I don't do mods anymore, but I'm just not going to take them away from people because that feels rude. We should just bring Melton into this game. You can pitch like 4 or 5 innings, you think? Fuck the Royals all. Ah, damn it. Would have walked. Bro, his ass, bro. All right, bottom of the second. It'll be Massey, Isbell, and Yastrzemski. 8-9-1. Do up. No, we don't need him to come in and eat innings. We need Melton to not pitch, to be honest. But I don't know if we have better long option guys. We got to be pretty careful on that kid's arm. Don't want to overuse a guy. They doubled in some runs. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so it's 3-2, bottom of the second coming up. Yep, no problem. Ugh, I hate commercials. Why is this taking so long? It'd be super awesome if it started to work. One zero. Called the master and his emissary. Nice. Sounds interesting, I suppose. Ugh. Messe flies out, one away. All right, good start to the inning, one away. Nice to see. Talks about the brain and how it functions. Oh, that sounds pretty boring. Thank you, Darren. I'm gonna be honest, D8. I don't read a lot of books like that. They seem a little boring for me. Fouled away, it's 0-1. Ba ba bum ba bum. Two 0. Can't read the tiny little last name. Hold on. Isbell, the 9-hitter. It's 1-1 with one away. 3-2. Royals up. Tigers looking for a halfway. Oh, they got a second out too. 2 down now. This teenager tried to say you eat it while you're at work. That's funny. It's funny that people are still selling it that way. I forgot reading a book was the activity because yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a good time. No, I thought about it, Darren, but I don't know if I have the kind of voice or temperament for stuff like that. I can be a little bit too fiery and a little bit too overly passionate. I'm extremely biased. But if I was offered a good deal of money, that's something I would probably consider, you know? Thanks, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. But this is my real voice. I actually just use a voice amplifier and a modulator. What's up, Tia? Yeah, this is how I really talk to people in real life. We out here doing real shit. Hold on, let me turn my slider back up, and now we're back to normal. See? No sign of me being a weirdo. What do you think? I'm just. Yeah, that was my real voice a little bit ago. Damn it. Well, there goes the shot at a 1-2-3 inning. That'll be a base hit by Yastrzemski. Here's Witt Jr. No, I'm fucking around. That's just me playing around. I don't know how voice mixers work. This is my real voice. I don't know how I don't know how to do voices except make my voice sound really nasally. That's as much voice acting as I've ever done. That's about as far as my voice acting skills go. Swing and strike one. You would have caught a slip at some point in the last like 8 years of streaming. My whole family just has these cracked ass voices for no reason. Um like my dad's got a pretty great speaking voice. Both my brothers do. All three of my brothers do. Um my sister's got a very clear, nice speaking voice too. Like it's just I think it's just like something that weirdly happens in our family. Uh because I feel like something like a voice is a sort of a genetic component, right? Like if you have a dad who has the ability to like project his voice loudly and create bass, because my grandpa also has a really powerful kind of like deep voice when he was younger, and a very like certain tone and tone to it. I'm not too sure. Well, you're probably still going through puberty. Actually, I don't know how old you are, Cameron. Well, if you're under 18 or like before 25, that's just because your body's still growing. Scarface. Uh, yeah, I know of the movie, but I've never seen it because I don't really care about gangster movies. Oh yeah, you're still just going through like changes. You're fine. It'll be alright. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I just don't care for him. Top of the third, Torque, Perez, and Dingler. 3-2, Royals lead. Top three. Nah, I guess. They're boring. Listen to me. I'm Italian man one, and you Italian man two. You get out of my pastrami shop. I don't know anything about what they talk about. Oh, did I misspeak? That's possible. Top three, 3-2. I might have said Dyers. I also might have said Royals over the Tigers, and you kind of might have misheard it, but I could have also misspoke. Or like you like it blacked out, like you just like missed the word. You know what I mean? All kinds of things are possible. That'd be cool. It'd be fun to get that career because I'd do it. I'd get a lot of money. 1-1. What's up, Nicholas? Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. The Godfather, never seen him too long. Yeah, same here, Nicholas. It's been a shit ass busy week for me. 1-2 on Torque. 2-2. Ball up and away. Well, actually, it was a pretty medium height pitch. It was probably fine. Just way far outside. 3-2. Run a full. Yeah, we got football next week. It's pretty exciting. Sunday, we got action. What is there? What is it? Sunday, Friday, and Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, Sunday next week? Yeah, about a month to go. That'll be ball four, leadoff walk to Torque. His second walk of the night. They ramp up. That makes sense. No, I also will do Lions stuff if it's not at the same time or if I'm not like super busy or something. But I'm gonna try. I mainly, prefer to do the Patriots. But I watch prime time. Dun, dun, dun. One, two on Perez. What jersey do you have on your right now? It's the who's they? You talking about the Royals? I don't know what ones they're wearing. Could be City Connect. It's Friday and they're the home team, so most likely City Connects. Perez strikes out, one away. Lions, your team plays the Colts next Sunday. That's pretty good. Usually playoffs will be at 1. Carpenter D83. Jersey for the Lions and a Cade Cunningham jersey for the that's a Drake. That's we pretend like it's Drake May, but it's actually Mac Jones. Then we have a Stephon Gilmore one in the back, and we have a St. Brown one further back than that. I really thought Mac was going to end up developing a lot better than he did. So now it's a Drake May jersey. I don't know. Seems like it's be pretty good. I mean, a team that really struggles with with stopping the run when it got a guy who's bad at stopping the run against probably what'll end up being at least one of the best rushing attacks in all of the NFL next year. I don't know. You know what it smells of, Nicholas? Chasing the Lions. Remember, you're a member of the AFC East. What did teams do for 20 straight years against the Patriots? Chase, make big, dumb, stupid-looking moves like that. Dramatic moves that don't wind up winning them anything. We'll see if it changes. Maybe the Packers are a little different. But chasing the Detroit Lions is what I feel about that trade. They gave up 2 firsts and Kenny Clark for the second best defensive end in the division. It's a pretty wild thing to do. You'd at least think you'd get the best player at the position if you gave all that up. Yeah, because they also have to pay them a combined $100 million next year if they don't restructure. You got lots of jerseys? Sheesh. All right. Crazy how it all went down. Pretty much, yeah. Green Bay better not hope they make it that far. Here, hold on. Yeah, no, Green Bay's in kind of a Super Bowl or bust mindset, it looks like. Oh, yes, up. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, I'm gonna grab some soda. I'm like extremely thirsty right now. It's ball 3, 3-2, 2 out. Runner out first. Hey, we have a walk. 2 on. Here we go. Oh, and we're out on the first pitch. Oh, that sucks. Well, at least we're in this game. All right. Cooper Cup and Jonathan Taylor 2 years ago in fantasy. And yeah, I was going to say, that sounds like a pretty good duo of players to have, D8. You got Jalen Hurts as your fantasy. I got him on a couple teams. At the Indiana Knights, as one of him is the Colts were versus Lions last year. That's pretty cool. So I'm reading what people are saying. That's why I'm like, da. Where's your way, Joel? Oh, yeah, comments. Hey, we're up at 18 likes. We're almost at the like goal, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Good looking out. I didn't even have to be that insultive. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Brewers are defeating the Philly or defeating the Jays. No, I don't think so. See, Nicholas, there's like a trick to baseball, right? You may wonder, why do I never see teams like the Mariners, Brewers, Blue Jays? Jesus Christ. Like ever go like the Minnesota Twins, like ever actually do anything when they get to the playoffs despite these phenomenal years all the fucking time, right? The thing is, any team that's actually no, it's not. It's not that getting over the hump. That's like a fake thing. That's not an actual thing. Um, they're a good baseball team, and they would win more. The problem is they're a very poorly managed franchise. In the fact that they don't know how to properly win in baseball. A lot of these teams don't. They just don't know how to win right. So there's a belief that you should just chalk 60 wins on or 60 losses onto your record, right? Now, and I believe these teams don't believe that. By the way, I don't think these teams believe that it's okay to lose 60 games. Just immediately think you're going to go at least 162. Now, the reason this is important, and that'll be the second out of the inning, is because really poorly managed teams don't understand why, and fans of those teams, and maybe fans of baseball, don't understand why in general, every good team, as soon as June starts, looks like the Tigers did for the entire month of June, July, and a lot of August. Now, these 3 months are called treading water. You're supposed to do your winning in May and September. Really, like that's where a lot in like kind of April. Really, the majority of your win should come immediately in the first couple months of the season, kind of like the Tigers did. And then you're so far above 500, you literally tread water at just about 500 for 3 months, then go unbelievably hard when September starts. Now, do you see why teams like the Blue Jays and the Brewers always get tired? Whereas teams like the Dodgers, the Tigers last year, only seem to get stronger and stronger as the year went along. The Guardians are very well managed in that respect. There's a reason why the Brewers beat the dog shit out of everybody for about the month of June, July, and most of August. Because none of the good teams are trying. They're holding the They're treading water because these are guys that know how to manage teams in the playoffs. You tread water through the dog days of the summer. You get through the hard, hot months. That way your team isn't exhausted in September, October. The reason the Brewers collapse every year, the reason the Blue Jays never make it, the reason the Mariners never make it, the reason these teams always collapse every year, it isn't because they're choke artists. I have a whole different belief in this. I fully believe that if teams just treaded water in the that's another hole. Oh no, they got not. Wow, 1, 2, 3, they go. Top of the fourth coming up. They would be they would be in a lot better position in October than what they are now, because there's no reason for the Brewers to win like this at this rate. Anyway, Keith, Torres, and Carpenter, who cares, Joel? They made a catch. They caught the ball. Who cares? Anyway. So, if you ask me why I'm not afraid or why I don't care about the Brewers, it's like, well, until they actually stop doing dumb shit and losing. Well, you're not watching the game, so there's no actual way for you to know if it was a robbery or not based on that little thing, because there's no way to indicate it. And by now it would have popped the play up, so. Joel sees a routine fly out and goes, is that a robbery? I'm pretty sure a robbed home run is still going to look like a home run on this because they have no way to indicate how that ball would have been caught. The line fan? Yeah, it was a good ass draft. It was a good ass draft. Appreciate everyone who actually came through. It was a good time. Ah. It's Yahoo or whatever. Always take their rankings with a grain of salt. Holy shit. You good? Yeah, it's baseball, Nicholas. Teams don't need to win every single game like in football. Fantasy sleeper. Nice. Jesus fucking Christ. You don't need to text me. Doesn't need to send me every fucking thought that they have right now. 3-0. Three one. Three two. Just standing there with the bat. Keith refuses to swing. Says it's against his religion. But I don't. Oh my god, damn! What an annoying. One away. Torres is up now with one away. Torres has a base hit, 1 on, 1 out. Yeah, some of them look cool, I guess. I don't really care about stuff like that. They look cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm starting to care less and less about uniform shit as I'm getting older because the people who complain about it are like the biggest annoying losers in the world. Like they're just the people that bitch about every little thing. And I'm losing patience for people who bitch. Um so I just have avoided looking into any of them. I've seen some of them, I'm not looking for them because I know it's just going to be people complaining underneath all the posts of them. Oh, this is so bad. I'm so dumb. Why did they do that? Like, man, you guys really care about fashion, huh? Jesus Christ. I don't know. So people just cry too much and ruin everything about everything. Like City Connects got ruined by a bunch of crybabies. Like if I was a company, I'd just not do anything with anybody like of these people. Of these leagues, fucking loser ass fans. And that'll be a base hit. We got 2 on and 1 out. Yeah, I don't really care. They're all cool. All 8 of them are cool. I haven't seen a singular bad uniform design in a very long time. And I'm tired of pretending that there's a bunch of them that exist somewhere in the world. Cuz it doesn't. Like some of them kind of are like, that's not for me cuz I don't like the colors, but I don't know. Yeah, exactly. It's like you're complaining about your team's uniform. It's like I don't think you're watching for the game. It's like the exact opposite reason, you watch women's sports. You should notice what and if you're there watching the game, you probably Joel's out here like being one of the worst commenters. He's like, I hate all of this. All these people are fake and gay. Except me. Anyway, it's 1-0 to Green. 2-run homer? 3-run homer? Take the lead? Nope. Fouled away, it's 1-1. Now, if I had said I hate all of those things, everyone in the chat would be saying something different about them. That's fine. If you hate these, you should also be free to say that. Oh, did he just homer? Oh no! Hell yeah, double. We take the lead. I think. Oh no, we might be out at home. Damn, are we out at home? Did we at least we got one? It's a tie game at the very least. It could be 4-4 or 4-3 tie. Hell yeah, we take a lead. 4-3 Tigers. Woohoo! Who's in Sao Paulo? Wait, why can't I stream it for free on YouTube? Like the Dodgers came out with their connects. A lot of fans hated it. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, no, actually, I'll be honest. The Dodgers one sucked. I'll be real. The Dodgers one sucked. Frank Sinatra. No, I don't really like music. Chargers and the Chiefs. Uh, why can people just live stream it? Yeah, and the Nationals have great city connects. They kind of look like fancy UNC jerseys. You don't listen to music at all. Well, I listen to music. I just don't like it that much. I wouldn't listen to old music at all. There's very few old songs I like. You got like Bob Dylan. And that's about it. 16 games in Europe. That's gonna be pretty crazy. Well, I don't listen to Nirvana. I don't think I can stream the game on YouTube. Yeah, I don't like any old music really. I don't really like new music. I don't like music. But I like listening to music every so often. It's fun. But I just don't really, I don't really seek it out. Tigers are up 4-3 in the bottom of the fourth. Let's hope for a quick inning. Maybe Paddack will. Oh no, they brought in somebody new. Oh, never mind. That's the Royals switch. Oh, the Royals are still. Oh, we're still up to bat. Torkelson will face against Bowden. Guess who will take it down? Yeah, the NFL wouldn't let that happen. Neutral site games in NFL? I don't think so. Crowds are part of the game. Oh, there's some good new music. I don't know. I don't think you should be too sweeping in statements like that. It's pretty impressive that there's a whole pop star what's the word I'm looking for? What's up, Fernando? Like pop starism is back. That's actually kind of impressive. So the music must be catchy enough for people to start liking it in like mass appeal. Not every song written needs to be like a Pulitzer. I don't know. And then that again, there's also guys writing Pulitzers, like writing Pulitzer-winning work. And that'll be a ground up by Torque. 2 away, runner at second. 4-3 Tigers lead. That is gonna be a good ass game. No, I think most movies nowadays are a lot better than all the old movies. Old movies blow ass. You'll be like, Jaws is scary. It's like, no, it's just the first one to do the thing that it did. That's a dog shit movie. A 5-year-old can predict how that movie's gonna play out. Look, I hate old stuff. Conjuring is scarier than anything released from 1950 to pretty much like the fucking when the first one of them demonic possession movies came out. I'll say like what's the one? Is it Silence of the Lambs or that's like was actually pretty scary. That one was a pretty good one. Very interested in Carson Beck does for us. Yeah, we'll see how that does. You're eating spice cake. You're eating spice cake. Shit is the bomb. That sounds pretty okay. Probably gonna be watching Northwestern versus Tulane. Okay. Nah, Conjuring ain't scary. Yeah, that's also, and they're also shot better. I'm on better material. I was like, I love film. Film gives me a headache if it's not in HD. Yeah, it's a great addition to the horror canon. Nope. I haven't seen a lot of things you would find shocking, I think. Have you ever seen a Hulk movie? No, I haven't. Perez gets out. What a surprise. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Tigers claim a lead. It's 4-3. Yeah, he'd be an X anyway if at the absolute oldest. Okay. Oh yeah, you're 42, so that makes sense. You kind of grew up in like the 80s, 90s, and stuff like that. So you just kind of have a more penchant for it. I just don't like old stuff. I just never have. I'm just not a big fan of it. I don't really care much for things like tradition. I'm fine with bulldozing old ass buildings and making new ones. I don't care about preserving shit like that. I don't care for like I'm interested. I think I have an interesting view on a few things. Like I don't really believe in intellectual property rights. It's why I really don't care if people steal shit like my ideas from me because it's just like, oh well, that sucks. There are good old movies. I just don't like them because they fuck my like. I get honestly get really bad headaches from things made filmed prior to HD, and I don't know why that is. It's like I seen HD and like I can't go back. Like my brain refuses to go back to the other way, and it gives me terrible migraines. Like it literally fucks my eyes up, and it like makes me start blinking a lot and shit. So I just don't fuck with it all. I wish that didn't happen because again, maybe I would like some of these old movies, but I just don't want to watch them. For me, it's like, well, what's the point? Well, one. Like flashes of things. Oh, I don't mind that. I just get fucked up from the change. APA style? No, MLA. 2-0. Hey, threw it right down the middle, got out. What a surprise. Everyone actually has epilepsy, so I have to be careful with certain movies. Yeah, I was gonna say I think a lot of new movies are a lot easier to watch for people with epilepsy. No, I don't know the movie The Last Samurai. Yeah, you should just operate on me not like knowing what you're talking about movie wise. Okay, I'll probably never watch it. I don't care about stuff like that. I don't care about samurais. Yeah. Yeah, again, I'm not trying to be mean, D8. It's just like I don't want you to waste your time telling me about something that I could tell you really like. Just for me to be like, yeah, I don't really care about karate. Because that makes me look like an asshole. But it's more, I just don't want you to waste your time telling me about something. No, I don't like watching sports movies. They all suck ass. India flies out, two away. Actually, I liked We Are Marshall. I like the rookie. Is the rookie the one where either Randy or Dennis Quaid plays that high school baseball pitcher whose arm suddenly got better? I like that one, and I like Sandlot. That's the only sports movies I like. Those three, almost in that order. One, Marshall. Two, well, three, Marshall. Two, um, I think the rookie or something like that, or the natural or something like that. Three, Sandlot, or number one, Sandlot. Yeah, yeah, it's not even close. Yeah, fucking baseball movies are all done after Sandlot. I don't give a fuck anymore about a baseball movie. Um, I also really like The Longest Yard. Both the original and the remake were really good. That's probably why I don't really fuck with the football movies either, because it's things like Sandlot or Longest Yard with Sandler. Yeah, and I love the way the football is played in that movie. I don't know why. I just really like the way that the games are like look. One of the old movies you watch, yeah. Yeah, Fernando, it's annoying. Even Longest Yard ends up like that. But like the Longest Yard is just genuinely a funny fucking movie. Tyler Holton will come in to pitch to Mosey or Massey. They might pull in a pinch hitter now. Yeah, it's like, ugh. You have an Oni mask? Nice. Young blood hockey movie with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze. I don't like sports movies really. They're just not for me. I love sports, but I just don't like movies about sports. I like a lot of like as far as movies go, I like I liked the Batman movie recently. I liked Joker 2. I like what was it's another movie I saw recent. I don't really care about much I like Batman, but I don't like other superheroes. I like that whole universe he's got going on. That Batman guy, he's pretty cool. Slapshot's hilarious. Yeah, that's a very funny movie. I'll give Slapshot its flowers. With Sean William Scott, right? That's a funny ass movie. I'll recant. I'll say there is hockey. They do got that funny hockey, that funny ass hockey movie that exists. Yeah, that one's a good one. I will recant. If I got the actor right. You have Two-Face coin? Hell yeah. I quite liked all the I like Inception. That was pretty good. I like a lot of what Christopher Nolan does. One too. Yeah, Jackass is hilarious. That's good. Well, then just don't watch the new ones. You can just enjoy the old ones. Step Brothers, yeah, that's funny. I like a lot of comedies. Yeah, that was pretty good. When he's at the Canalita wine mixer and Brennan's like boats and hoes, like Brennan singing that really gorgeous song and Dale's on the drums, just boats and hoes. Yeah, I like almost every Adam Sandler movie, but I don't really count those as actual sport. Like Happy Gilmore is not so much a sports movie; it's just golf is used as a convenient plot device. That brother's your favorite ever. Used to have a bows and hose shirt. Oh, that's pretty bad. Yeah, Happy Gilmore 2 sucks. But what did you think going into it was gonna be? Big Money, did you go in there with high expectations of Happy Gilmore 2 for you to make the claim that it's the worst movie ever? It ain't even in Adam Sandler's top 5 worst movies ever. Yeah, if you went in there with high expectations for Happy Gilmore 2, which was basically Sandler just letting his kids act, I think you're a little silly. No, it was a dude. It was nowhere near any of his other dude. It's in his top 6 worst movies probably ever. But like, he's made worse movies than that. Far worse movies than that. He made Jack and Jill. Remember? You expected a little more. I expected absolute. I almost expected exactly what we got in that movie. Yeah, Jack and Jill is his worst ever. That might be one of the worst movies ever made. With the budget it would have had. Click is a fucking awful movie. 51st Dates is fucking weird. Spanglish sucks. And there's like a fifth one that's like really bad. Oh, Jack and Jill. Yeah, exactly, Fernando. Yeah, all those movies I said are far worse than Happy Gilmore 2. Click fucking sucked, dude. That movie was so stupid. They needed to get a better actor to play the role of the doctor, and it would have been a much better movie. That dude does not need to be playing that role. You can't sell me that he's like a threatening person. And I'm like, you know what I mean? I was like, this guy is scary. Yeah, all to me, almost all Sandler movies are some of the greatest comedies. The only thing missing from most of them is Chris Farley, which is very, very sad to think about. He's in some of them. Oh. John Candy. I don't know. I don't really know who that is. That's just a funny fat guy. Dylan Dingler ground out, one away, 4-3, top 5. Is one of them plenty funny fats? You know what movie I watch? I watch The Lord. Amen. 1-1. I know a book I read. The Lord. Amen. All right. If peeing your pants is cool, then consider me Miles Davis. So, ugh. Well, I think my shit froze. Hold on, let me check. Let me just double. It did. Dude, there's nothing funnier in Happy Gilmore 1 when he's like, "You're gonna drive it to the green, shooter?" And he's like, "It's like blah blah blah, blah yards. It's impossible." He's like, "Have Mr. Gilmore accomplish that feat more than an hour ago?" I believe that jacket belongs to Mr. Gilmore. Tolkien? Yeah, I don't like Lord of the Rings. It's too long. Damn, McKinstry strikes out. That was a fast step out. I didn't even realize it happened. 4-3, top 5. Tigers trying to add a run to their lead here. Both teams in the bullpen already. And that jackass dude comes and hits him with the car. You will not make this putt. You jackass. Oh, and 2. Hey, shooter, you want to go to the Red Lobster? Yeah, he plays that guy's son. You suck, jackass. Damn. Well, that'll be the third out of the inning. Tigers don't really get anything going there. All right, I'm be right back. I'm gonna go rip a dart a few times to give myself a little bit of a wake up. We'll be heading to the bottom of the 5th. That'll be Isbell, Yastrzemski, and Witt Jr. So it'll be 9-1-2 duo. Be right back. Damn, Wade. But yeah, I'll be right back, everybody. One moment. All right, we got 2 down. Here's Witt Jr., now the tough out of the inning. Always a bit tricky with old Bobby Witt. What up, Kenny? By the way, if y'all haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps the stream out. You're going to be live for the season opener on Thursday. What about the Brazil game? I'm not sure yet. 100% yeah for the season opener. I'm not too sure about the Brazil yet because I don't know if I'll have plans or anything. Doing good, Kenny. How are you? 3-0. That helped wake me up quite a bit. We just lost to one of the worst high school teams in the state yesterday. That sucks. Sorry to hear that, Big Money. Hopefully you guys start winning. Your team, anyway. And he walks him. I think October probably would be. Yeah, pretty much any stream Monday night will probably work out. I don't have to. I have class till only like 6. Great. Just got a beer and a Parson. Now Packers. Yeah, it's been a good day for you, Kenny. Was it your birthday? Tuesday at Dublin. That is a pretty weird game. Fouled away by Vinny Pasquantino. Hopefully Holton can put him away. Bottom of the 5th, 4-3 Tigers lead. They're looking for a quick inning here. They can still get it. A walk to Witt Jr. isn't a bad outcome. Waterford Memorial. Or Wayne Memorial. Oh, that sucks. Monday. Yeah, maybe. Dublin loves American football. That's cool. I know a lot of places in Europe like American football. It's just not the sentiment online. It's kind of like how the sentiment online is American State soccer, but most people like it. 1-1. No, there's a reason they released him. This year against the Commanders. Nice. That'll be cool. Day's been good. Just chilled, hanging out, getting shit done. Did some teaching earlier. Pretty tired because of all the teaching and all the shit I've had to like reply to and keep up with. The classes I'm teaching and the work we're giving out. And my own work this week. Yeah, busy week. Busy week. 2-1. They don't get hurt. The Bills are a pretty serious team this year. Yeah, I would imagine high schoolers are dicks. That's why I'm going the college route, Nicholas. That way, I don't have to deal with. I teach freshman composition, basically. Like, oh, you guys walked it off? Yeah, that's the question. That's what I just said. And he didn't throw another strike to Vinny Pasquantino. All right, well, let's blow the game here. Here's Garcia now with 2 on and 2 out. Yeah, I'm a writing major. Now we have to sit through a pitching. Fuck. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sure. I guess. I don't think so. I think they're the most complete team in the AFC right now. Chiefs seem like they're beatable, especially because I don't know. Rice isn't gonna miss the whole season, so I don't know. It could be the Chiefs, but I think Chiefs don't really have. I think the Chiefs are old. I don't really trust that team staying healthy down the stretch. Older team. We know how that usually goes. They'll be a playoff team though. I guess the probably best other team. Ravens maybe a little bit better, but their defense could still be a little suspect. Maybe. I don't know. It's like a 3-team race right now in the AFC with probably some 4th team we don't know of yet. That's like, hey, here I am. Could be the Bengals. I don't know about the Broncos. Maybe. Everyone seems to think they're going to be like the best team in the league or something, and I just don't see it. It is funny how everyone's really like I don't know. You don't see your team taking a sweep? Oh, maybe. You want to buy a Micah Parsons jersey and a golden jersey? Hell yeah, Kenny. Melton in the game now. Hopefully he can come through and pitch some good innings. Bengals, Eagles. Ugh, that would suck. I like the Bills, Lions right now, kind of like a gut feeling. Nice, Tia. Good job. Um, yeah. I like the Bills, Lions. That feels good. Maybe Ravens, Lions. I'm 50-50 on the two on the matchup. I genuinely don't think the Lions losing their coordinators is as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be. And I also think that there's been a so if we remember, one of the things that like fuels that Lions machine that just beats the dog shit out of people is like this weird negativity and this sort of weird doubting of that team. Like, do we forget how good that fucking offense is and like how good the players on the Lions are? Like, I feel like that's just completely been ignored all offseason by every single piece of analysis I've seen. Nobody's like, well, the Lions do have like five guys at 16 six, I think it's up to 6 guys now in the top 100 in the NFL. And like half the team would be like they won 15 games with like I don't get, is coaching that, yeah, we got out of that. That was nice. They're like the best roster in the NFC, I think. That would be very funny, Fernando. Like I get like saying they might not be as dynamic, but I don't think it's like a coordinator issue. It's the fact that they're probably going to have they have like the hardest schedule I've ever seen in my life. Every good team is on the road. Um, the fact that they have the Packers winning that division, when go look at the roster of that team outside of 4 players, outside of the running back, quarterback, and defensive ends. It's like a 4-guy team. The rest of that team is pretty dog shit, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Go look at it. It's awful. Why the hell are they favored to win the division now? They're not even close to the Lions with Micah Parsons because the Lions are a run first offense. And the Packers can't stop the run. The reason the Lions keep beating the Packers over and over is because the Packers suck against the run. And you know what? What's up, Daniel? How's it going? And the one thing the Packers just did was go get the worst defensive end, like run stopper in all of football. Just run it right at Micah Parsons. He can't do anything against the run. Who gives a shit? The Packers suck against the run, and they just gave away Kenny Clark. For like that really opens that D line up for us. Like, you're gonna fuck the Bears up because they're gonna try to throw it 1,000 times a game with Ben Johnson. By the way, if you're a Lions fan, you should be quite excited. Do you know what your team's gonna stop doing at 3rd and 2? Throwing the football. You want to know why your team always threw it at 3rd and 3 or under? Because Ben Johnson personally believed to catch a team off guard. That's how you do it. He believes in trying to trick people so fucking much that he'd rather throw it on like the easiest, with the guy averaging 8 yards a carry. He won't run with that because it's too obvious. It's like, dog, they're keying on Jahmyr Gibbs every time he's on the field in the backfield. It doesn't matter if he's getting it or not. He's the center of attention. It's horrible but not great. What's horrible but not great? Yeah, that's an amazing schedule. Bengals Ravens will be the. Here's we got a good Thanksgiving. Oh, that is an amazing schedule. 1-2 for Josh Jones, who's pinch hitting here in the bottom or top of the 6. Packers Lions on Thanksgiving will be really good. 2-2. Cowboys Chiefs going to be the worst one of that pair. Patriots got, I think, 1 or 2, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 3. I don't know. Lions got like 5. Maybe 6. Well, the Cowboys always play the 4 o'clock game on Thanksgiving. It's just, how it goes. The Cowboys on Thanksgiving are also just marketable. No, it'll be worse. They'll be worse against the pass. They just got rid of one of the best pass rushers in all of football. No, Lion fan. They're going to be better at defense after getting rid of the second or third best defensive pass rusher in all of football. He just can't play the run. He doesn't like going backwards. He likes to go forward. First, we play Buffalo on Thursday night, and the Jets. Nice. Other food is yeah, and I'm also cooking my food. Good tradition. I didn't know you're right. I didn't think about that. Oh, their run defense is fine, but it's pass. Yeah. Their run defense might improve with Kenny Clark, to be honest. Yeah, that'll be a fun game, Wade. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Torres goes down. Top 6. Tigers up 4-3. Yeah, those are good games. Lions are the holiday team. You just put them on in the holiday. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. He should be good, I guess. Again, I'm not really much of a. I don't know. Before Sunday Night Dallas football is Parsons. Yeah, I know. Everyone knows. We know Cameron. Perez, Frazier, and India. It's 1 o'clock. Yeah, they moved it back a half hour, up a half hour. I think just for timing purposes, they wanted to do that. For less downtime between the games, I believe. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some water. All right, what do we got? Melton will still be the pitcher. We have Perez, Frazier, and India do up. Almost Detroit, hell yeah. Everyone's waiting for the food pretty much. What's crazy is that 3 of my team's primetime games are against the AFC North teams because we have... Oh, yeah, it's probably because people want to watch the AFC North. Playing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Well, I don't know, probably... I don't think the Chiefs are fine to go, and I think they're going to get eliminated early. By who? I don't know. We'll see. Or they'll go, and it's not very fun because the AFC always is just prone to be dominated by one team. Maybe by the Patriots in the wild card round or something. Would be very funny. If the Lions don't get hurt, they seem like a very heavy favorite for me to win the NFC, especially if they come out of that schedule that they have with a good record. Perez flies out to Perez, 1 away. Perez flies out to Perez. That's tricky to say. All right, what do we got? Ah, damn it, that's a base hit. Single for Frazier. Hopefully, maybe we can turn 2. What's a tongue twister? Anything happened with New England? They may be counted out before the season starts, but it's silly just to... Yeah, exactly, Fernando. 9 to 10, 11 wins. Royals need a sweep. I mean, the series just started. Hope we can win this game. Yeah, it'd be nice to snap a streak. 1-0. Hopefully, Fernando. Those names for sure, Wade. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. I already knew it was going to happen. 2-1. I hate streaming against the A's, and I hate staying up late, so I wasn't going to do either one of those things. Batter calls time on a called strike. It's 2-2. Don't know how that first pitch wasn't... One of them pitches were called a strike. I've done 10 o'clock streams that ended at like 1 or 12:31. It just needs to be like summertime. I don't really like doing them when I've got shit to do. Hey, they struck him out. 2 away. Nice job. Good pitching by Melton. Let's try and get out of this inning here. Here's Messi in the bottom of the 6th. Honestly, if we can get Melton to pitch the 7th as well, like an effective 7th inning, and then we can go to Finnegan and Vest. Yeah, we're like 14 and 48 against the A's since 2015. I think it's just we just don't play him good. And that's enough evidence for me to just say we can't beat the A's no matter what. And then I just didn't want to listen to a bunch of people going, you can't even beat the fucking A's. I always wish I was on the West Coast where you have football in a day starting at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6. Yeah, it's like an all-day thing for football. The Angels. Yeah, every team just, I don't know, it's just how it goes. Baseball's a weird game. And that'll be a base hit 2 on, 1 out. Or 2 on, 2 out. Runner at first and third. Yeah, I don't know. It's just in-city rivalry. I don't really care about that. They beat you in the head-to-head to them. They're the better team. Yeah, we really could use out. Called strike one. Yeah, that's a pretty late thing for prime time. It ends pretty late for us. 11:30s. We're in that range. 1-1. All right, man. You have a great night. Have a good day. Have a good weekend and everything, man. Have a good night. Peace out. Stay safe and get some good sleep. Need a big play. Can we find one? Uh-oh. Well, that's probably oh, fly out. Thank the gods. I thought it was going. Ooh, all right, we're good. Top of the 7th, it's 4-3. Ooh, if that was a better hitter, that might have been a home run. You fucking turned on that one. Ooh, I thought that was going. It's the only danger of an inside pitch. If somebody turns on one, it's fucking gonna go. Thank God that was Kyle Isbell, though, and he's got no pop to him. It's just, whew. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure people are saying you can do that. I'm pretty sure that's just a Tom Grossi thing. I don't think that's an all YouTuber thing. I'm pretty sure that's literally a Tom Grossi thing. You know what I mean? I don't know if everybody who wants to do that can do that. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like him, Brandon Perna, and then a third guy also in their group probably. And like 2 guys on Twitch who also watch football. Like fucking Flight Reacts or some shit like that. It would have been funny if it was me, like the third guy. They're like, and the third person is dirtyrobtv for some reason. For no reason whatsoever. It's like, well, thank you. I don't know why I get to do. Yeah, he's a Pats fan. Everyone knows that. They'd call me the GOAT, Fernando. Like, yeah, I was acting. Don't you guys know what role play is? Jesus Christ. Just like get mad and apoplectic with them. Be like, you know what? If you guys are just kind of like bigots, then fuck this. We're leaving. Ball 1. Swing and strike 2. It's 1-2 to Green. Green Torque Perez. 1-2. Well, it's a nice gesture from the NFL, anyway. Because the NFL could let anybody do that whenever they wanted. And they let a few of them do it. It's pretty cool. That we got lucky that wasn't called strike 2-2. Taylor Clark will come in to pitch, so they're going to bring in a new pitcher with the runner at first after the Riley Green base hit. I'll be right back. I'm going to go rip a dart a few times because they're bringing in a new pitcher, and I don't want to sit. So I'll be right back. Put it on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, it's cool they didn't do that exclusively, so you can watch it free on YouTube. Right back. Three two or 2-2. What do you mean by that, Fernando? It's a little unclear. I think something got muddied in the translation there. And he strikes out. Well, one away. Here's Perez. 1 on, 1 out. Top 7, 4-3. Tigers holding on to a slim lead. They hope to add to it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. They'll play commercials all throughout it. Been good. Gibbs, how you been? Strike 1. Come on, Perez. We could use a big hit. 1-1. Getting ready for school? Hell yeah. I mean, it's right around the corner. It's that time of year. Most colleges, I believe, have started now or pretty close to have started. Damn, you had to fill up the bag yesterday. That's about a bitch. 1-2. It's coming quick. You got one weekend and it's over. Tuesday for most people. They're all back. You going to next Tigers Fridays game? Hell yeah. Hopefully it's a win. And Perez with a blast. Ah. Nope, I think he just grounded into a double play, actually. Oh, no, he beat it out. All right, well, that's good at least. 2 out, runner at first. Here's Dylan Dingler. Your seats are hella close to the field. Hell yeah, that's what's up. It's a way to be. Living large, living lavish. What's taking so long? Dingler up now with 1 on and 1 out. Dingler's been pretty clutch sometimes this year. Maybe it's got a big hit in him. Maybe a double or something. Ball 1. Ball's in the dirt. Just looked up some college football. 26 Alabama versus Texas. Nice. How'd that go? Oh, just booted. Oh, I thought you said just looked. I misread that. All right, just booted up. I got you. I got you. Ball 2 for a Dingler with 2 away and a runner at first. Yeah, I read that weird. Those who were called strike. It's 2-1. Unbelievably slow pitching sequence here. Perez got picked off. What a loser. What's up, Vent? What's up, Jeff? Nice to see you, Vent. Ugh. Well, it's the bottom of the seventh now. It'll be Yastrzemski, Witt, and Pasquantino. Let's hope for a clean inning in the bottom of the seventh. Yeah, I've told you, Perez sucks, and no one ever believed me. Oh yeah, man, it's nice to see you. It's nice to see you. But now all we need is 3 strong innings, and we can probably just still win the game. Just the pitching has to hold. Yeah, I hope we don't do some early switching around and shit. Just bring Finnegan in the 8th, invest in the 9th, and let's try to win this thing. Need the defense to play. You're annoyed betting wise? Why? The Tigers fucking you? Or just nothing going right tonight? Just nothing went right. Yeah, that seems like to be something that happens every so often in betting. You know what I mean? All the best laid plans are of mice and men, right? Is that's some of the saying? Outside of a homer, nothing went right. Bad day. Bottom 7, top of the order. Let's see if we can get through this. We can finish the game at the bottom of the order, which would be ideal. Quick 1, 2, 3s. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. Gotta remain hopeful for such an outcome. And my hair is getting pretty long again. Pretty cool. Oh, what do we got? You were hype, and everyone was hyped. And then, yeah, then it just turned into nothing. Yeah. Long 7th inning stretch. What's up, Allison? You hope your boys win this game, especially since the Royals. But yeah, I'm hoping so. Third time getting picked off for Perez, bench him. Yeah, I've been on the fuck Perez. He doesn't hustle, plays poor defense, whole bunch of things. He's kind of stupid. Oh, okay, they challenge. I was like, what's taking so long? It was a challenge. Still one though. Melton back to work here in the bottom of the 7th. It'll be Yastrzemski, Witt, and Pasquantino. And that'll be a leadoff double. Well, that sucks. I'm going to go have a dart. I'll be back. That sucks. 1-2. Need a big pitch. Can we get one? We'll see. It could happen. Oh, and he got a strikeout. Nice. 1-2 away. Now we need one more big out. Any way we can get it. Very nice pitching sequence there by Mr. Kyle Finnegan. Here's Garcia with 2 away. Runner at third. Tigers need a big out. Ball 1. Yeah. Try to get him to chase a low splitter. Nothing to it. What's next? So 1-0. 2-0. Uh-oh. Need some outs. See if we can't find them still. Well, that's not great. And I've been through decades of disappointment with the Royals, and then boom, they exploded in 14-15. Yeah, that was a pretty good year for them. I don't know, they might be. You just look them up. CMU football. And they walked Garcia on 4 straight. Didn't even come close. Don't know why they only tried to throw it to one spot, but okay. Now you have to face Perez. Now you're just setting up the top of the order in the top of the 9th, or bottom of the 9th, which is really stupid. Now it'll be Isbell, Yaz, and Witt Jr. in the bottom of the 9th. Two on, 2 out. And one of their most clutch hitters up. Runner will take second on indifference. Welcome back, JD. And another ball. Oh, great. Can he throw strikes, or is he not at tonight? Oh, no. Nice. A wild pitch. Cool. At least the runner didn't move up. Be cool if this guy would throw a strike. It worked really well to the first batter. I'm not sure why he decided to stop. Hey, there we go. That's how you get out of an inning. Jesus Christ. All right, there we go. Nice job by Finnegan. I don't know what the hell that was about. He just couldn't find the hold on the splitter or something. It was all over for him. Either way, Dingler, McKinstry, and Baez. Let's hope we get a run here. Top 8. 4-3 Tigers. Nice job. Way to strand the double, though, by the Tigers. Really nice job. All right. Top 8. Bottom of the lineup for Detroit. Yeah, you bring Finnegan back out for the 8th. Let him blow through hopefully that part of the lineup, and then hopefully Vest has his money for the 9th. We just gotta play the smart hand here. Because again, at worst, hopefully this game just ends as it is. That would be pretty cool. Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Probably be here. Give. Yeah, I mean, second inning for we've been good for most of the game. We just had a rough first inning. Top of the eighth. Or yeah, top eight. Strike one. Dingler lets the ball go right down the pipe. What's up, Charles? Appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh shit, is that gone? Hell yeah, Dingle Bomb. Hell yeah, Charles, you're a good luck charm. You helped us get a home run. Look at you, man. It's 5-3 Tigers. Thank you very much, Charles. Everyone say thanks, Charles. He showed up and Dingler just beat the dog shit out of that baseball. We take the lead. Well, we add to the lead. This is what we needed, boys. That might be good. Whew. Hell yeah, you guys gotta say thanks to Charles, or else we're gonna get fucked if you don't. Everyone, please. Well, at least we got one. We're good now. We're good now. You thought it was what? Anyway, 5-3 after the solo homer by Dings. By Ding Ding. Here's McKinstry. He fouls the ball off. It's 1-1. He beat the shit out of that ball, too. You thought it was home run? Yeah, he did hit one. Dingler just hit his 12th of the year. Did I say something before the at-bat that made it sound like it was going to be a really... Did I almost predict a home run there? One away. And here's Javi Baez now with one on, or with one out. Oh, you might have called it. Oh, nice. Okay. I call home runs all the time. It's a very unique skill I have, seemingly. I'm surprised they didn't call that one. Dingler's very good late in games with the bat for whatever reason. If there would have been runners on, he fucking smokes it. It's I like that about Jesus Christ, what are these swings? 0-2. Well, at least he didn't swing at that. 1-2. That's good. You think there was a part of him that wanted to take a shot at it? And he strikes out anyway. Damn, dude. The fact that at-bat worked and got a strikeout is fucking crazy. 2 away now for the top of the order, Jahmai Jones, unfortunately. Actually, John might have a hit. He can hit pretty good. Yeah, that was a terrible at-bat. That dude didn't even try to hit. He just was whipping the ball in there. It is funny that Baez became bad at hitting as soon as they stopped. They busted every team. They busted the Astros for cheating. And as I've always contended, I think every good team from that era was probably doing the same thing and cheating. And a lot of the bad, because like there are 19 teams accused of also stealing signs with electronic devices. So thinking of that, I wonder if the teams Javi Baez was a part of were also stealing signs, but since they didn't, you know what I mean? They chose the Astros as the scapegoats in that one. It just does feel funny that he dropped off the face of the earth right around the same time that the sign stealing stuff broke. Coincidence? Yeah, probably. 2-2 with 2 out on Jones. Tigers have a solo homer to make it 5-3, top 8. Oh, is Javi freaking out, beating shit down? Well, shit, I'm actually a little excited that he's at least pissed at himself for those fucking at-bats he just... those swings he just took. Well, Javi's a free swinger, so it's not like, you know what I mean? You don't need to punish him for the way he's always played. It's just he's got to take smarter swings than that. Frazier, India, and Massey. That's literally what got him benched last year. Well, pitchers also had to... Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll be right back. I have to go, like, rinse my mouth out real fast. Pine tar really isn't cheating. As long as it's not... Like, pine tar isn't necessarily cheating. As long as it's not being used by, like, pitchers and shit like that for, like, extreme grip on the ball. Which was unironically also busted. Finnegan back out to work the 8th. Let's hope for a fast inning. Frazier up. Strike 1. Starts him out with a fastball. Gonna reestablish firm some control here. Come on, ground ball. Nope, ball 1. Don't like that his splitter don't really seem to have much control on it tonight. First, it has a certain... Oh, that'll be the first out. We get a line out. Nice job by Carpenter. 2 more like that. 2 more like that. Here's India. He's always a fucking issue. Bottom of the 9th going to be stressful as fuck. Called strike 1 to India. Yeah, he just doesn't have control of that splitter right now. I'm not, or at least he didn't. Hopefully it's kind of back under control. Because he can throw his fastball wherever he wants in the strike zone. He's a very good fucking fastball locator. So I was a little shocked when he just was missing like that with the splitter. I'm like, man, what the fuck happened? He just must not have the feel for it right now. He can go anywhere. He can go down it. He should go down and in with this next fastball in India. Just bury him with it. I went down away. Still, down was the right move. I just thought in would also bury him. Nice job. 2 down. Need 1 more. Here's Massey. I'd have called that inside, but I mean, low was the move, right? Kind of like medium, a little high, then a little low. Pretty solid run. Put a man right down. All right, it's 0-1. 1-1. A 1-2. Come on, Kyle, put him away. Now it's 2-2. Yeah. Another foul ball. We'll get another 2-2 coming up. I'd go high and in on this with a fastball. Oh, he just launches another splitter, and it works. He struck his ass out. Let's head to the top of the 9th. Tigers all on to their 5-3 lead, looking like they'll have a safe situation for the bottom of the 9th. Hell yeah. The cheating refs and umps, and they get a slap on the wrist besides the refs in the NBA. Well, yeah, because that's most likely because, like, they got caught. They cheat, then after, oops, sorry, made you bad screwing, call Marshawn Lynch. You mean, how did the refs screw Marshawn Lynch in that game? I'll take my call off the air. I'll take my answer off the air. Go ahead. By the way, the pass was the right call in that move. They had timeouts. They had just ran the ball. Every single person except fucking the Patriots were expecting a run. Like, dog, the fact that the Patriots were playing the pass is impossibly, like, unbelievable the Patriots were in the pass. Like, the odds of that actually happening in the way that it did, it seemed unbelievable that they, like, I defend calling the pass so much because I feel like any other team in the league calls run defense right there and gets smoked on a wide open touchdown. For no reason, the Patriots were like, they're going to throw it. And they were right. That's literally just kind of Bill Belichick knowing Pete Carroll, I think, also to a really hard degree. And again, it's not because he wanted to make Russ the hero. It's like there's something smart about trying to fuck shit around. No, I think it's probably the right call. The Patriots had also just stuffed Marshawn Lynch at the goal line. Like, again, Marshawn Lynch was one of the worst running backs in the NFL at the goal line that season, believe it or not. Was a huge homer by Dingler. They beat Michigan. They beat Western 23-6. Okay, whatever. That's whatever. No, the smart play was to throw the ball in that situation on second down. Because again, even if the play falls dead, you have a timeout, you have another run you can do on third down. Again, the odds of what happened in that series of events is very. Oh, did he just get thrown out? Dipshit better not be out when he could just stayed at first. Yeah, he's out. Son of a bitch, dude. Oh, never mind. We almost had a leadoff hit, but he decided to take a fucking very obvious single to 2. They need to smack the fuck. Dude, I hate our fucking base coach. They need to fire that guy. He's genuinely retarded. It was like that. I don't know why the hell we sent Torres to. They got to stop thinking that guy's fast. He's like slow as shit. No, that's it was the right call. Dingler or I don't know. Again, I think that scores a touchdown against most teams in the NFL in a Super Bowl. That kind of a call. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Some guy. Third base coach is more important. You don't really get your cues to go to second from a first base coach. 1-2. Especially not on a single. There's one guy you look at. Damn, they're letting Andy Ibanez pinch it for Carp. Who's going to play defense? Are they going to bring in fucking Trey Sweeney? Put Baez in center field? Actually, that's not even a bad idea for the defensive end of the game. Or move Andy over to third and then move everyone else around. Yeah, I know. They took him out for Andy Ibanez, who's not going to do shit. 2-2. To be fair, it is the end of the game. We should win this game. You know what I mean, Jason? It shouldn't matter what we do at this point. As long as we don't blow this fucking thing apart, it doesn't really matter. 3-2. Could matter, though. Unless Ibanez homers, like right here. And then it's like, well, it didn't really matter, did it? We got about the same result that we were hoping to see from this spot in the lineup. Damn, that's a fly out. All right, here's Riley Green. No, that's not fun. Against a lefty. 2 down, nobody on. 5-3 Tigers lead in the top of the 9th. Tigers most likely bringing in Will Vest for the bottom of the inning. Be right back. I'm going to get some. All right. Gonna have to shut her down. Green's 3. Yeah, I was gonna say Green's 3 for 5 today. He's killing it. Now we just gotta be good. Should be out of the NFL. He was talking to Bears midseason and Dennis Allen's and Judd. Cool. Who gives a shit, dude? Charles, why do you care so much about these things? You know what's crazy? Well, you're not even. Yeah, thanks for listening. I appreciate you, Bobby. You've never seen first place so worried? About what? What are the Tigers worried about? Dog, their team motto when they were in like a 12-game losing streak was, we'll be fine. Oh, you're a Lions fan? Well, Ben Johnson's fine, dude. I think he's a grandson. I think he's like his grandpa is Carl Yastrzemski. I mean, that age range it matches right up. But no, I think like his dad is like the son of Mike or Carl. Or his mom. I don't know what the bloodline. I'm guessing it's the dad because the last name's still there. It is kind of funny how it just skipped a generation. Ball 1. 1-1 here to the 9-hitter Isbell. Hopefully we can get him out so at least we face the top of the order with a cut with 1 down. And that'll be a leadoff hit. Oh, let me guess. McKinstry already had an error. Crazy. No one could field that, even though it was a slowly hit ground ball to the fucking shortstop. To be fair, Archie Manning was good and all his kids are... I mean, Archie was solid. He just played on a dog shit team. Ball 1. Here's Yastrzemski. Oh, this ain't great. This guy's been smoking us all game. Ball 2. Oh, cool. Best can't pitch. That's what's up. If they're going to walk it off, I hope they just do it quick. I don't want to sit here all night watching this shit. 3-0. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, that sucks. He's just going to give it right up. Just like the A's series. Only pitch he's thrown has been right. The hittable that's been a strike is like right down the fucking middle. Oh, okay, he got out. Oh, he just got a double. I don't know how the fuck he did it. Woo! Double play. There we go, Tigers. Just what we needed, man. Let's go, Vest. Never for a second doubted my boy Will Vest. All right, here's Bobby Witt Jr. with 2 away. This dumbass really swung 3-0 and grouted into a double play. That might be the worst at bat I've seen in a week. I'm not even trying to talk shit. That's a dumb fucking way to swing and hit it into a double play. Is that about the worst shit he could have done? 0-2 on Witt. If you're a Royals fan, how pissed are you right now that he's not only he swung 3-0, but he swung 3-0 and hit into 2. It's like, damn, dude, you could have just took the strike. They might have walked you on the next pitch. They're terrified of Yastrzemski. Yeah, he's only 30. To be fair, Jason, he's only like in his early 30, like almost 30 years old, and he comes from a baseball family, man. Like, I get it. He's had a hot bat today, so swinging 3, like, he might have a green light, and if that's the case, he's fine. Yeah, he hits into a lot of too. But to be fair, he's usually hitting after some really slow fucking people in the lineup. What's 30? All right, we got him to fly out. GG to the Royals. What a good game. Hell yeah. Good win. Tigers take it. 5-3. We'll improve to 79 and 57. We break our little losing streak there. I don't know. Let me look. Mike, yes. I thought he was older. What we got? 35. He's 35. He's 5 years older than me. Dude, he's like older than I am by 3 years. Have a good night, Jason. Yeah, good game to the Royals fans. It was a fun game. Tigers will, that's good. We needed that, especially against a team like the Royals, who are like I think they're second in the division right now. Nice to see the win streak snapped. Have a good night, Joel. Paul, Bobby, Charles, Joel, everybody. Yeah, Riley got up over 100 RBIs. Will Vest picks up a big, huge save that we needed. What was that number for him? He's having a good ass year. Vest got his 20th save of the year, I think. Yeah, 20 saves for Vest. He got a hold from Melton. Finnegan picks up a win. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Why'd Finnegan get the win? Did we tie? Did they tie it? No, they just gave Finnegan the win. Why wouldn't it have been Melton? That's weird. We took the lead with that should be changed eventually. I think Melton should be the winning pitcher, right? Or Holton. Oh yeah, it was a good ass win. Yeah, pretty much, Charles. Yeah, I thought it was like we were winning this game. I don't know why the hell the win went to Finnegan. They have to they'll look, they might change that. That should be changed. That should be Melton or Holton's win. It's either Melton or Holton like came out of the game when it was 4-3. Like Melton specifically left the game with a lead. I don't know. There's probably some weird reason he's not the winner. Either way, we win 5-3. We go to 79-57. Snap the losing streak, and yeah. Remember, it just sucks to play Oakland. We can look like the best team in baseball when we just don't play the Oakland A's. Helton's fine. Yeah, I thought Helton should have. Yeah, I think I think this might be backwards. I'm not gonna lie. I think Helton or Melton's supposed to have the win, and I think Finnegan's supposed to have a hold here. I think this is supposed to be flip flopped. I think Melton and Finnegan's stats got switched in that one, in my opinion. Yep. All right. I'm out of here, everybody. It was a long stream. It was nice to see y'all. Nice to stream the Tigers again. We should be live tomorrow unless something comes up and I'm busy. Let's take a peek. 7:15. Okay. 10. Let's see this Mets series. I don't know if I can do any of it. Monday. No, Monday I should be able to do that Monday 1:00 game. Actually, that shouldn't be a problem. Class and class. Maybe this Wednesday game. Maybe. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. Who knows, Gibbs? All right, everybody. See you later, Bobby. No problem, man. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your night. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. Hopefully tomorrow is a good ass game and we can win again. If not, we'll see what happens. As always, have a great night. Peace out. Go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers, especially when we win again. We chase 80 wins tomorrow night. What a treat this season. All right, see y'all later. Peace out. Go Tigers.